What is up guys, Lumi here with another Alchemy Stars video. If you haven't already considered subscribing, please do click the little bell button below to be notified about any other videos I'm releasing. Now, getting into this video, I'm going to do as much of a comprehensive breakdown of a new beginner player as I can, a guide in essence of what to sort of do and how the game works. So you can pick up the game on Apple Store or Google Play Store, but you've probably already done that because you're already on the game and you're probably wondering how to play it. So, first of all, you want to finish up until chapter 1-4 or even a bit further, and you can possibly start your rerolling. And if you do want to reroll it, I'll leave a video link in the description below for Vulcan's video. He does give a good explanation on how to reroll, and one of the reasons you would want to do that. Now, I'd highly recommend you check out my tier list videos because that'll give you an idea of heroes that are worth re-rolling for. Anything that is in the SS category is something that you probably should be looking for on a re-roll. So that way, if you pick up one of those heroes, you know you can pretty much continue the game knowing that you have one of the better heroes in the game. Now, once you actually get into it, you'll get a bunch of rewards for a new player when you first start in the game, and the first thing you're probably going to want to do is jump into the recruit. Now, how does recruiting work? It's pretty simple. It's the standard gacha system, right? You have your 1 pull and you have your 10 pull. Now, you're going to have different banners. Now, depending on what you want to do, you're going to check out my videos in regards to tier lists and such to find out if you want to roll on any particular banner. Now, we have 2 separate types of currency. We have a premium special flare, which costs which is completely different to the standard flare. Now the standard flare is the star flare and the special flares are broken into 2 separate kind of banners. You usually have your premium banners and your free-to-play banners. Now when you start the game, you're not going to be getting any special flares, you're only going to be getting the star flares. Now you will get premium currency, which is in Lumamba, which can actually be exchanged for either the star flares or the special flares. So depending on how you want to use your Lumamba is up to you. Watch the tier list videos. If you want to get a particular hero on a premium banner, do so. If not, stick with a mainstay banner. Now when you do first start the game, you are given a new player banner, which will guarantee you at least a 5-star and a 6-star from your first 21 pulls. Now it's up to you how you want to do that. That banner will not go away, so if you are re-rolling, I suggest not rolling on that banner to begin with. Roll on these banners, then roll on the beginning banner after you've got a hero that you want. Now summoning works in the sense that it has a pity system. The more you summon and don't get a 6-star, your pity will rise. Now at the moment, all pity stands at 2% for a 6-star and will increase after 50 non-pulls of a 6-star, and it goes up by like 0.5% every pull or something like that. And that's how summoning works, basically. Now, once you're actually into the game and you've finished it, you'll start to unlock different aspects of the game. One of the main areas that you'll unlock, and one that tells you pretty much what you need to do to progress through the game, is the quest center. Now, the quest center is broken down into daily, plot, branch, growth, and achievements. Dailies are explanatory. You just literally read what it says and click the proceed button, and it will take you directly to where you need to be to do that part of the quest. Now your plot quest lines will literally tell you what to do in the game. If you're completely stuck and you don't know what to do, go to your plot. It will give you an idea of where you should be focusing right now. It'll either tell you to upgrade a Colossus part, or it'll tell you to go and finish off a specific part of the chapter. It will give you an idea. Now branch is basically a set of quests that you can just work towards, and they are targeted rewards that are just set up on the system that you can just keep on going through and proceeding to pass these and get more and more rewards. Now growth will only be for new players and it lasts 8 days. Once this is gone, it is gone. It gets you a bunch of summons and a free 5-star. It's definitely worth making sure that you're following these. It will also give you a good idea of where to be starting in the game. And then your achievements will basically give you an idea of other things that you want to progress with. So for example, fail 5 times in battle and claim a bunch of rewards. Now the other aspect of the game is going to be the Colossus. Now the Colossus is massive, right? There's a lot of things in here and it can be pretty overwhelming to begin with, but I'm going to try and break it down to you as the most simple as possible. Right? The Colossus consists mainly, first of all, of the bridge. The bridge controls the max level of each of the rooms. So the bridge is where you always want to start. Once you go into your bridge, you can click on the facility message up here and click upgrade. When you click upgrade, it will give you what your requirements are, not only in materials, but it will also tell you what you need in sense of rooms. Now, below the bridge is the Lumina grid. This is what generates the power. Now, power is split up into fireflies and Lumina. Lumina basically is your power. Now, each room, depending on the level of the room, takes a power amount. And my max power is 670. All my rooms combined only take 270. This one here should not exceed or go below above this one. You want to keep it if it is going to go above, you need to upgrade these rooms to access more power. They also generate your fireflies. Now, fireflies are actually used to increase and sort of upgrade a room. So if I want to upgrade this room, I need materials and I need fireflies to upgrade the room. Now, moving across, we have 6 rooms that are mainly the above ones here, the lounge, the rec room, the cafe, and the bar. These are more for designing and using decor items. Now, decor items will raise your mood. Mood increases the chances of your friends coming to your Colossus and giving you free gifts. That is all it does right now, nothing else. Now, as part of the 6 rooms underneath, we have the prism pillar. Now, prism pillar will basically generate you more prisms, which allows you to do more. Now, if I say what prisms are, they are basically your stamina. This is a stamina generation room and will basically increase your stamina or give you free stamina so you can carry on doing more levels in the game. Resource room basically increases your access to resource dungeons, which will get you more resources and higher end resources for stamina. The higher this is, the higher the resources that you can get. Exploration is part of a secret territory. It just basically increases your MS, which allows you to do more runs in the secret territory. It's really low priority. This room is super low priority. Don't need to upgrade it. Now we have Starlight. Starlight basically gives you your breakthrough materials that you need when you're breaking through your heroes. Now, as part of this, it's not a massive thing because you'll be getting a lot of breakthrough materials from summoning at the beginning of the game. So this can take a back foot until you actually need to level it. Now, the dispatch office is where you can dispatch your heroes to go and get you materials. Now, you can get furniture for your decor from here. You can get books. You can get leveling materials and things like that for your heroes. So this is definitely a priority to upgrade. So priority to upgrade, in my opinion, is resource, followed by dispatch, followed by prism pillar, followed by workshop. Now, the workshop allows you to basically turn older materials into newer materials. So, for example, Ascension 1 materials can become Ascension 2 materials. And it allows you to use that older stuff and recycle it into more upgraded stuff. Now, sometimes what will happen as well is when you click this button, you'll have heroes that want to talk to you. If you go and talk to them, then you will get a item from that. That is the Colossus. You just want to keep on upgrading that. But if you are following the storyline, the plot quest will tell you how to increase the Colossus and where you should be focusing. Now, when we come into looking at the bottom half of the screen here, we have our general levels, our IDs. Now, if you want to add friends, then you'll need to show these IDs. We have Old Seal. Now, Old Seal will be unlocked as you progress through the game. And what this is a long quest line to unlock a legendary hero. It's pretty much end game content for now. You won't really need to worry about it too much. You'll get a choice between 4 legendary heroes, and they'll just depend on who you're actually, what kind of team you're building. So don't worry about it. It's just there. Now, you also have your warehouse, which is basically your bag, your storage. All of the items that you get are stored in here, and you can access them whenever you want. Illustration basically just gives you access to pictures, artwork. This game's a lot about the artwork. So everything that you've unlocked will be stored in the illustrations, and you can view it afterwards. Now, these two are important because we're going to talk about formations. Now, teams are, once you've gone through your summoning, you're going to probably have got 1 6-star, maybe 2 6-stars, and you're going to start thinking about what you want to build. Now, there's 3 different types of builds at the moment. You can go with, if we go into formation actually, so we can bring this up. So we have mono. So this is a mono team. So this means we are running 5 heroes of the same type. They are all water or frost heroes in this case. That is called a mono team. Now the second one we could actually do is you could have for example, an off character. So you could have 4 of, I'm not going to fill it all in, but you could have basically a fire hero and 4 waters. Now the reason for this is basically to capitalize on more tiles, and you can also swap out your captains when you're playing the game, so that works as well. And then the final one is you could have a mix mash of everything. You can just have like fire, water, anything you want, and trying to capitalize on as many elements as possible. The predominant way people go is mono teams, especially for water, because at the beginning of the game you get a bunch of water heroes that are pretty good and will allow you to build out a pretty awesome water team at the beginning of the game, meaning that you don't have to focus much on pulling certain things. Now we have access to the Aurorian page down here. Now the Aurorian page is a breakdown of all of your heroes. You can now filter this into different ones. So for example, if I was looking for a fire converter, I can pick one up by just selecting here if I was looking for particular teams. Now, I'll bring a video out at another point about team building and what you're looking for in a team building and how to synergize. Look out for that video. Then we have the store. Now, store is broken up into your gift packs, which is purchasable items, recharge again, which is purchasable items, and then we have the redeem. Now, when you pull heroes, you will get star gems. Star gems can be reused to purchase XP items, gold, or even more summons. And then you'll get the star store, which is from pulling 5-star and 6-star heroes, which are more rarer, but they can be exchanged for more unique items. And then you have the Lamamba store, which means that you can use your premium currency to buy summons here as well. Now, moving over to the mystery, we have the black market, which is just your basic shop. You can purchase items from here. It refreshes every day, and you can refresh it as well yourself. The secret store is tied to the secret territory, and the more that you progress through the secret territory, the more text fragments you'll get, and you'll be able to exchange those text fragments for XP items, summons, Affinity items, and things like that, basically. Oh, and decor items as well. And then this top picks will just give you an idea of what they think you should be purchasing. Right. Getting into the explore stage. Now, the explore stage is broken up into quite a few things. We have your main campaign. Now, your main campaign consists of 8 episodes, 14 in each episode, and you can complete these between a 1 and 3 star to get rewards, depending on your difficulty. Now, all stages are 14 stages, but there are 3 additional stages in each one called the S stages, which are special stages. If I can find one, I think once you've completed, there you go, special stage. These don't cost any stamina requirements, and they will give you rewards. Now, down the bottom here, we have our main progression line. So when you are looking for XP materials or upgrade materials for certain heroes and things like that, you are going to find that in the resource section. Now, in the resource section, we have your Forgotten Snow, which is your upgrade material for your Aurorians. We have the Tempering Illuminat, which is equipment material, which is where you upgrade your equipment. And then White Knight Black Underbelly, which is where you get your Nidium, which is basically gold in this game. And then you have the Burning Aesthetics, which is the Colossus material, which you need to upgrade your Colossus. We also have the Secret Territory, which is basically a game mode that resets every week. It's kind of like a roguelite game mode where you select relics and you progress through it. And as you progress through them, you will collect text fragments. As I said, you can use those at the shop. We have Extra Chapter. This is just basically a bunch of extra missions that you can get, and it just gives you free rewards for completing them. It's kind of cool, to be honest. And then we have pretty much the end game of the whole game, which is the Spire, which is basically a never-ending tower mode for you to push continuously until you run out of ability and life and want to kill yourself. So literally that is everything that is located in there. Now we're going to break down Aurorians in general and explain to you what an Aurorian is and how they work. So, going to have a look at Carleen here, for example. Now, Aurorians are broken down into their active and chain skills and their equipment skills. Now, equipment skills are unlocked once you first ascend a hero. When you ascend a hero, it's pretty self-explanatory. It tells you what the requirements are and where to farm these. If you click it, it will tell you where to go and farm them, and you can go farm them. Now, if you want to get an idea of what the hero's items are going to get leveled up to, you can check those out as well. So the way you're going to be doing it is you're going to upgrade the level. When they get max level, you're going to ascend them, and when they're ascended, then you're going to go back to the upgrade. So it's just a vice versa until you get to the max ascension. Now, there also is breakthrough, which is basically when you pick up dupes of a hero. As you pick up the dupes, you will unlock specific skills and stat bonuses, so in particular, active skills and such. Now, you also have equipment, which can be leveled up from 1 to 10. It has an elemental bonus damage and a base stat damage increase, but then you also get increasing effects on your equipment skills as well. And that's pretty much it in regarding to leveling them. Now, as part of them, you can have Affinity. Affinity increases their base stats. So, for example, if I gave my hero all of these, which they like, the ones with the hearts on, it means they like the most and you'll get the most benefit out of it. And I give them, she gets then converted to level 7, and she gets an attack bonus, a defense bonus, and a HP bonus. So you want to be feeding the right affinity items to the right Aurorians. Now, that, I believe, is pretty much it, in a sense, of the game. Just to break it down one more, you basically will be going into the enter stage here, following through the main storyline. Make sure that you're up to date on your plot quest. Your plot quest will give you an idea of exactly where you should be and what you should be doing. Then you also have your daily missions, and keeping an eye on your daily missions, and make sure you go into the Colossus. Now, there are a couple of things on this left-hand side that maybe you should be aware of. These are your friends list. If you want to add a friend, you can click on this and add friends. Friends are important because they can visit your Colossus and give you free gifts. Now, up here is your communications. Now, your Aurorians will message you, and if you go through these and reply back to them, they will give you affinity for that hero, which eventually will give you more materials and sorry, not materials, more boost on their attack and stuff. And then you have your in-game mail. You also have your notice board, which will give you all the information regarding what's going on in events and notices. You have your settings. You also have your daily calendar, which will give you an idea of what you're going to get for your logins and such things. Then you have your ability to change your background and your hero on the background. So Raphael, change, and then we get Raphael on the back. You can also change the background as well if you wanted to something, I don't know. Let's put her in there. There we go. Save. And that is it. I'm pretty sure that is everything I need to know about the game. I would also leave a link to the tips and tricks video, which will help you out with some other additional information. But yeah, that's the beginning, how to start the game and how to progress and where to go and check out everything. So hopefully you found this useful. If you did, then like, subscribe, drop comments, do whatever you need to do, bro. And until next time, bye-bye.